Welcome in. Hello, everyone. If you own or run a business and you need additional money to help pay for taxes, wages, or other business expenses, I suggest that the first place you look for that money is at your own accounts receivable. My name is Gordon Feener, and I am an attorney with offices located in both Boston and Stoneham, Massachusetts. During the course of this informational segment, I'd like to focus on the issue of accounts receivable. Your accounts receivable is money which you are owed for goods or services which you provided to another individual or business. If you are watching this video, there is a good chance that you're watching this video because you are owed money. I suggest that in this economy, the longer you wait to be paid, the greater the chance that you will have difficulty in getting paid. With respect to the issue of accounts receivable, I offer the following for informational purposes only and not as legal advice. I suggest the first thing you do is you review your file concerning that customer in order to refresh your memory as to why you were owed the money and whether there was any issues in you providing the services or materials to that particular customer. This will better enable you to respond to any issue that is raised by the customer debtor. I suggest the next thing you do is make a follow-up telephone call to your customer. If this is the first telephone call to the customer, ask them why the invoice has not been paid. Show understanding and empathy with that customer. You may wish to ask the customer if they believe that there were any issues with the goods or services that you provided. If they raise an issue regarding the goods or services, ask them why these issues have not been voiced or raised earlier. You need to convince them in a non-threatening way that they have an obligation to pay you. And in the same telephone call, confirm the amount that they owe along with the date that it was originally due. I also suggest that you remind them of any promises that they have made in the past concerning payment. In that telephone call, propose a specific payment plan. Be realistic based on what you have learned from your communication with that customer. Again, you need to be in control of that telephone call, but you also need to be respectful. Although there are different schools of thought, you may wish to suggest an amount for them to pay or ask them how much they can afford to pay and when they can make that first payment. But you want to end that conversation with a specific confirmation from them that you can follow up with them later that same day by either email or by mail. Remember, you are a business. You are not a bank. You're not a lending agency. You provided goods or services, and you paid your workers, you paid your insurance, you paid for other expenses, and you need to be paid for the value that you have given to that customer. If you are having difficulty with your business-to-business accounts receivable and collection, please feel free to contact the law office of Gordon Feener to discuss your specific situation. We offer brief free telephone consultations. For additional information, you may wish to visit our website at www.attorneyfeener.com or www.bostondebtcollection.com. In conclusion, I'd like to thank you for listening to this informational segment and remind you that this informational segment can be considered to be advertising under the ethical rules. Any selection of an attorney should be a careful and thoughtful decision. Again, thank you and have a good day.